Morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, we are reacting to the top 10 most expensive cars in the world as of last year to this year.
Top 10 most expensive cars in the world.
I don't know what order it's going in, but we'll find out.
Number 10, Pagani Huayra Codalunga.
What? How do you
Let's
pronounce
start
that?
the top of this car that was born in a joint project between Pagani customers and the Pagani Grandi Complicazione department, the company's special projects division. The aim of this
He kind of just threw in 20 different words and pronounced them somehow all correctly just by hearing it.
collaboration was to create a Pagani Huayra with a long tail inspired by the 1960s Italian bodywork. The result was this superb two-seater with doors that open in the shape of a gull. It has a 12-cylinder, 6-liter, twin-turbocharged ceramic-coated engine. The car outputs 840 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque, and its top speed is 230 miles per hour. Despite its large size, it weighs only 2,821 pounds, which is significantly less than the original Pagani
I'm sorry,
Huayra.
but wouldn't you be scared of like scratching this car or any of the cars that they may tow?
Miles. Part of this weight
My biggest
reduction is
fear
thanks
is
to using
scratches in the
titanium in the
dents.
exhaust system. Only 5 units have been manufactured, all of them sold for $7.4 million even before their presentation. Number 9, Maybach Accelero. This vehicle is a classic among the most high-priced cars. It's been in the top 10 most expensive cars in the world for over a decade and doesn't seem to want to leave its spot. The Maybach Accelero was launched in 2005 at the Tempodrome in Berlin.
Is this car like limited edition, or is there something I'm missing here?
The designers were inspired by 1930s cars, especially the Maybach SW38, hence its vintage look. It has a 12-cylinder, 5.9-liter twin-turbo engine that grants 690 horsepower, 752 pound-feet of torque, and can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles in just 4.4 seconds. Its max speed is 218 miles per hour. Mercedes only made one copy, and it's priced at $8 million, an amount paid by the rapper Birdman to purchase it in 2011 and join his collection of millionaire cars, in which there was also a Maybach 62 Landaulet and a red Bugatti Veyron. Number 8, Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Sometimes there are cars that go up in price at auctions long after they've left the factory. This is the case of the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, of which only 9 units were made, and the 7th went to Teodoro Noema Obiang Mange, son of the director of Equatorial Guinea. Shortly after, the Swiss justice ordered to confiscate his impressive car collection, including a Koenigsegg one, a Bugatti Veyron, a Ferrari LaFerrari, and an Aston Martin 177, in addition to the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, which was sold for no less than $8.4 million. An impressive price, even if it's secondhand. Among the most outstanding specifications of this Lamborghini are its 12-cylinder, 6.5-liter engine that provides 508 pound-feet of torque and 750 horsepower. Plus, it can go from 0 to 62 miles in just 2.8 seconds,
so it's
and hit 220 miles per hour. Amazing. Number 7, Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro.
I mean, the
racing cars can also be
hold on. In that Lamborghini, the engine would have weighed down the car a little bit more had it not. So technically, that Maybach should be faster than this Lamborghini, right?
Tremendously expensive. The 2-seater Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro is the racing version of the Aston Martin Valkyrie. In addition to this British company, Red Bull Advanced Technologies and Adrian Newey, one of the world's most successful racing car designers, have also participated in its construction. It boasts an impressive carbon fiber body with an airflow system that increases its aerodynamic potential, plexiglass windows, and a removable steering wheel as in racing cars. It has a 12-cylinder, 6.5-liter engine that produces 1,015 horsepower and a speed of 250 miles per hour. Plus, the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro has carbon ceramic brakes and Michelin racing slick tires, and believe it or not,
is this
a
car
professional driver's suit is included with your purchase. This is an exclusive model. Only 40 units exist, and all of them have been sold. Do you know how much it costs?
10.
Brace yourself. $9.1 million.
My God, dude. Why?
Number 6.
Why would anyone want this?
Rolls-Royce Sweptail. This is Rolls-Royce's super luxury car, described as the automotive equivalent of haute couture. It was designed in 2013 and is inspired by 1920s cars and sports yachts. Seen from behind, it looks like a boat. It took 4 years to build and was showcased in 2017 at the Concorso de Eleganza Villa d'Este in Italy.
He's pronouncing
It
this
has
so
a
well.
striking panoramic glass roof that covers its interior, where elements such as leather, titanium, ebony, and handcrafted finishes are combined. The center console has a mechanism that automatically opens the refrigerator with a button and displays.
If you have a Maybach or a Rolls Royce, those, and which other one? There's at least 4 cars, or four makes, 4 models. So Rolls Royce being one, Maybach being another, and 2 more I can't recall. If you own those cars, I'm pretty sure those cars are more for if someone else was driving it and you're quote unquote passenger princess, or you have a driver, right? I think those cars is what they are made for. You can drive it, yes, but if for style and luxury wise, it's definitely made more for enjoying rather than driving. You can drive and enjoy it, but if you're trying to enjoy the car for what it is, definitely sitting in the back.
Is a bottle of champagne with 2
Getting
crystal
driven.
glasses. It has a 12-cylinder, 6.7-liter engine that
That's what
outputs
I think.
446 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque. It also hits a top speed of 155 miles per hour. There's only one copy on the market. It belongs to Sam Lee, son of multimillionaire Samuel Tack Lee, and it costs
Wow.
$13 million.
Only one.
Number
Wow.
5,
I
Bugatti
would never
Cento
drive it.
10. The Bugatti Cento 10 is a 2-seater built to celebrate the 110th anniversary of the Bugatti brand, and it's inspired by the Bugatti EB110. According to the designers, the challenge was not to get carried away by the nostalgia of the old car and create a vehicle with its own personality. The exterior of the vehicle is characterized by its white color, side air inlets, thin lines of LED lights, and red brake calipers that stand out among so much white. It has a max speed of 236 miles per hour, 1,578 horsepower, 7 clutch speeds, 1,180 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 62 mile acceleration in just 2.4 seconds. All of these important performance characteristics are produced by a 16-cylinder, 8-liter, 4-turbocharged engine.
Is it Bugatti or is it another one where you have to pay like almost $300,000 for the oil change on it, and you can't get it to like the dealership? You have to like send it overseas or something like that just because of how complex it is, and the dealership themselves cannot do it. It's either Bugatti, it's someone. It's either Bugatti, Koenigsegg, or it's one of them. It's one of the
All
big,
Bugatti
really,
Cento
really big
10
ones.
have been hand-built in France, and there are only 10 units, one of which belongs to Cristiano Ronaldo. Can you guess its price tag? A whopping
Oh my
$14 million.
God.
Number 4, SP Automotive Chaos. This car stands out for the aggressive design of its carbon fiber and Kevlar monocoque,
I do
which
have
has
something to say
numerous
about
inlets
the
and
designs
channels
of the
to allow
cars at the end of
airflow.
this.
3D printed parts have been used to manufacture it, such as the wheels or the carbon ceramic brakes. Despite being quite a big car, it's been considerably lightened thanks to aerospace technology materials such as titanium or
You
magnesium.
think they'd use
At the end of
carbon
2022,
fiber
the manufacturing
on
company opened a
on
web
this?
to place an order. The buyer will have to choose between 2 options, the Earth version and the zero gravity version, which is the
Oh, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
only one that interests me because it's the Earth version and the zero.
There is an Earth version and a zero gravity version. What is the difference here? Obviously, this is getting in the way. Max power. This is not giving me information. But it doesn't tell me what the difference is between Earth and zero gravity. So why would why would you have 2 different versions of a car?
Zero gravity
Of
version,
a high-end
which is the only
car.
one that interests me because it's the most powerful. Its 10-cylinder, 4-liter
God, look at
twin-turbo
that
engine
screen.
outputs 1,396
More
pound-feet of torque,
futuristic.
3,064 horsepower, and 0 to 62 mile acceleration in
My God, dude.
1.55 seconds. The manufacturers claim it reaches an incredible speed of over 310 miles per hour. All this, obviously, remains to be proven in test drives. What is certain is the price. The most expensive version is no less than $14.4
It
million.
has to be the zero gravity version.
Number 3,
That has to
Pagani
be.
Zonda HP Barchetta. The Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta was showcased on the 60th birthday of the company's founder, Horacio Pagani, who wanted to give a copy to himself and built 2 others for customers. Previously, the model was called Fangio F1 in honor of Formula One champion Juan Manuel Fangio. This is a 2-seater convertible sports car with a 12-cylinder, 7.3-liter
Is this version of the Pagani street legal as well?
engine that produces 778 horsepower,
some of these cars they show, I
627
don't know if they're
pound-feet of torque,
street legal or
acceleration
not.
from 0 to 62 miles in just 3.1 seconds, and a top speed of 221 miles per hour. Of the 3 cars made, 1 crashed. The tragic event took place in Zagreb, Croatia. One wheel ended up ripped off, the rear end smashed, the bodywork scattered on the road, and the rear axle broken.
Oh my
It was
God.
definitely $1 million loss
Ooh.
accident, as the cost of the remaining Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is $17.6 million.
I'm sorry, you ruined a $18 million
Number
car.
2, Bugatti La Voiture Noire. La Voiture Noire means black car in French. It's a very elegant vehicle that was presented at the 2019 Geneva International Motor Show. It has 2 seats, its bodywork is handmade with carbon fiber, and look, its light pattern is similar to that of an insect. This vehicle is based on one of the world's fastest cars, the Bugatti Chiron, although it's 7.7
That has
inches
to be
longer
number
than its
one.
predecessor. The Voiture Noire has a 16-cylinder, 8-liter Ford turbocharged engine that grants 261 miles per hour, an acceleration from 0 to 62 miles in just 2.4 seconds, and 1,500 horsepower.
The other one was
In
faster
addition,
at
it has 1,180
right?
pound-feet
1.5
of
seconds,
torque and a
it'll
7-speed
it's a 200 something
clutch.
miles.
Only 1 copy has been built, and it costs, listen carefully, $18.7 million
God,
and is
man.
owned by Cristiano Ronaldo,
Of course,
who may
yeah.
not have a World Cup, but he
When I
has
say of course, I don't mean it in the bad way. I mean it in a good way because he can afford it. He has worked hard for it. But wouldn't you be scared of driving these cars, getting like scratches, dents, dings? This all adds up.
Bugatti La
Like the
Voiture
cost of
Noire.
fixing it.
This luxury
has to
tour
be
doesn't end here.
ridiculous.
It's time to meet the most expensive car in the world. Number 1, Rolls-Royce
Boattail?
Boattail. The world's most expensive car is a 4-seater vehicle with a fully removable roof. At the push of a button, the rear
I've
of the
never
car
heard of this
opens
car.
completely. As the name suggests,
Wait,
it's
how did that
inspired
just
by
open,
the
by the
aesthetics. The rear of the car opens completely.
Wow.
As the name suggests, it's inspired by the aesthetics of 1920s and 1930s yachts. The interior features cocktail tables and matching seating with Armand
I'm
de
sorry,
Brigny.
hold on. You're gonna put a refrigerator, champagne bottles, cocktail tables, like silverware, glasses. You're gonna put all this stuff into a car. Are you serious?
Champagne bottles, full Christophe china, and 2 refrigerators. It boasts a 12-cylinder, 6.7-liter engine that can deliver 563 horsepower, reaching 211 miles per hour. It's equipped with a Bose sound system, and along with the purchase comes a Beauvais Fleurier men's and women's watch and a Mont Blanc pen in a handmade case inside the glove compartment. Only 3 units have been manufactured, and each is priced at $28 million.
Jesus.
These were the most expensive cars in the world. If you enjoy car content, subscribe to the
Oh
channel
my
because there's
God.
a lot of motorized.
I'm sorry, but why? It seems so unnecessary at the same time. Oh my god. But it said the most expensive cars in the world are 23 to 24. So what is the most expensive car in the world? Okay. So the most expensive car in the world is the Rolls-Royce La Rose Noire Droptail. I apologize if I pronounced this wrong. Which cost over $32 million. This one-of-a-kind car took over 4 years to complete. It is the first 4 Droptails that Rolls-Royce plans to build. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna search it. Get me an image. So it's kind of like this one. What we just saw. Oh my god. Now the other thing I was gonna mention is I wish when they do the like here's the model version of a Mercedes vehicle that will be released, but then they never release it, right? I wish they would actually make those kinds of cars and just put them out there and see who would buy them, if anyone, right? If they make 5, they make 5, they'll still make money on it. Someone will buy it, right? They did 40 versions of one of these cars, and guaranteed people have bought it. People who have too much money are crazy spending, dude. Crazy spending here. Oh my god.